I cut that off at a very random time. I'm sorry. Hello? Hi. Hi, Forfan. Thank you, Bleen, for hopping in. I appreciate you. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Els. Hi, Rat on a skateboard. It is a different time for stream, so I hope that it's okay. I pushed it a little later because I had some errands to run. And I figured we could do in-game audio, so let me put the volume up a little bit. I don't want to hurt your ears, but I want to put it up a little bit so y'all can hear. How y'all doing? We have a lot that I want to yap about that's been happening around the world, like entertainment as well. The only thing, though, is today my stream will probably be, yes, Animal Crossing time! My stream will probably be like, hi! Hi. My stream time will probably be like just under like an hour and 30 minutes because my head is killing me. This coffee's kind of helping because it's basically like black coffee. But I've been having a really bad headache since the morning, since I woke up. Mind you, I got 8 hours of sleep. Why my head hurts, I don't know. But my vision's a little blurry, which usually means it's a migraine. So I'm trying to sit in a dark room with my fan on high to kind of tame it. So if you can hear my fan clicking, I apologize. You got red hair dye? Yes! Do it, Brooke. I hope that tells you what kind of mental, girl. Anytime I dye, I feel your pain, girl. Okay. Does anyone else have that experience as well outside of Brooke and I? Because anytime that I'm going through it, I go and I dye my hair. And tell me why I'm feeling like I want to go back to colored hair. I'm at my black hair right now because you want electric blue? Okay, I've always wanted blue black hair. You know, the type of black that like in a room, like light from a room. What would you call that? Room lighting? I'm an idiot. Room lighting. Your hair looks black, but you step out in the sun and it's blue. Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. We're gonna see. The thing is, though, I put it over black. Oh, you know what, though? Oh, hi, Tess. How are you? It's been a minute. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're talking about dyeing our hair because we're all going through it. So when people go through it, they usually dye their hair or they cut their hair. Why are you so small today? Oh, my P&G? I don't know, but it won't grow bigger, so I'm just leaving it. I'm leaving it in the very corner. That's good, towels. You know, my wish is just for everyone to be healthy and be well, because sometimes it's rough. Which is why I restarted my island. Thank you for the command, Bailey. I think it should be fine because everyone lied to me and said that black hair was harder to get out of hair. Black hair dye was harder to get out than red. They lied. Because tell me why when my hair was red and I tried to go back to black. This was 2 years ago when I first dyed my hair red. It came out after the first wash. And my hair is just getting to its black natural roots 2 years later. So red is a beautiful color, but you gotta be ready to commit. Because it's a lot of work. More room to see the playing, period. These are my starter villagers, by the way. I had to restart my island because I was dealing with a glitch. Also, do these look different or am I crazy? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Hello? Why does it all... I think I'm just going insane. Hi is where the... Alcoholic Shoppers Anonymous meeting is? Yes, this is where the Shopperholic Anonymous meeting is here. Shopping when you have no money meeting? Come here. Yes. These are my two little starters. I have Antonio and I have Hazel. I thought they were cute, so I kept them. And then the idea is, you're at the right place. Yes. Let me get commands, by the way. I apologize. I am slacking right now. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Maybe, do you guys like me streaming at this time better than, like in the morning? Because I can move it to this time, maybe, for the most part. I can't bring myself to reset right now. I've got all my favorites. Oh, a spare Switch? Period. Good for you. I've always wanted to get... I'm in the shower? No, you're fine, girl. Take your shower. I've always wanted to get a second one, but I'm trying to save up for an iPod, an iPod, because I'm gonna unsubscribe from Spotify because I'm trying to go like full blown as anti-capitalist as I can, like against bad rich people, and the CEO of Spotify is a big poo-poo head. So I'm trying to get away from Spotify, and they're integrating AI, which I don't think is necessary. So I'm moving away from Spotify. So I'm going to get an iPod, like an old one, either in the lime green or like the bright pink, and transfer all my music on there. Hi, Sev. How are you? Yes, I can't wake up before 8 a.m. So this is perfect for me. Okay. I usually have more time at night. Okay. I've canceled Netflix. Yes. I literally only bought Netflix to watch Squid Games, and then I canceled it again. And then when Stranger Things comes back, I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to cancel it as soon as the season's over. Like, I'm not keeping things for extended amount of times because I'm tired. And things are so expensive. It's ridiculous. Oh, she's giving me an umbrella recipe per... I do have to go to Tom Nook because weed, she's trying to be my supplier. I don't know what I need to do, so I need to go to Tom Nook. I think I upgraded my house. I don't know. Let me check. Also, does the volume sound okay? I didn't. I'm an idiot. Does the volume sound fine? Like, it's not too loud for y'all, the game audio? Let me know. I have an iPod, but it doesn't work. Aw, I'm sorry. Hazel's good. She's very cute. Audio's good? Okay, period. Perfect. I rotate the services because in this economy, yep, it's expensive, y'all. I'm doing good. Just relaxing. Thank you, Seb. I'm doing very well. I was just explaining to everyone that I think I may have woken up with a migraine, so I've been trying to take it chill. I had black coffee because it kind of helps most of the time. And it's helping a little bit, but my vision is still blurry a tiny, tiny bit, which means it's lingering in the back of my mega mind head, so I need to tame it. So I'm kind of sitting in the dark a little bit, but not too dark, because then the minute I step out into the sun, my head's gonna blow up like a bomb. What did he even want me to do? I was not paying attention. I am so sorry. What would you like to talk about? What should I do, bozo? Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, he's reconstructing my home. Well, we could go to a treasure island because I want to get money, because that's one thing I don't play about in this game. I'm sorry, I have to be a cheater. I'm going to a treasure island and I'm getting money because I am not gonna try to pay off my house like that. Not in this economy. I'm gonna cheat the system that these capitalists like Tom Nook are trying to hold me in. My poor princess, please. Tom Nook can't be a billionaire because he's not bald. That's crazy. Playing Animal Crossing along with you? Period. Tell Nora I said hi. Who knows? He might be bald for all we know. True. He's gonna take his ears off. He's gonna peel it like those fake wigs that you see people do, those fake installations on TikTok, but it's like a really good one. And he's bald. Oh, I have an ABD. I didn't even realize. I'm going to play Animal Crossing after I'm done eating. Yes! Bring back Animal Crossing! I did see that a lot of people are trying to... Like, they're thinking that there's going to be a new Animal Crossing trailer this summer because something about, like... They've been posting a lot on the Animal Crossing Twitter, but I don't know if I believe that, because you know what? They do that all the time, those heifers. And then they don't bring it out. And so I've kind of given up hope, and I'm just going to wait and see. That's the only game, I think. That game and Nintendogs will be the only game to pull me into buying a new Switch. That will be the only thing, because Animal Crossing, this is what, 5 years later, and I'm still playing this game. That's the only thing that can make it valuable for me. You gotta get more, you gotta pay for a mortgage IRL and in the game. Literally, it's getting too serious. You know what's crazy? I played Animal Crossing the other day, as you should. Elon's not bald. He's ugly. Sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. You know what? I take that back. Also, because of leaks. There were leaks. I think my Nintendo's collecting dust. I'm crying. Yes, we all bought it for Animal Crossing. Yes. Because even though Mario Kart is fun. Oh, do I have to go a day forward? Hold on, y'all. I think I gotta go a day forward. And then I can, like, travel to the treasure island. And then I can start working on whatever Tom Nook, the crook, is gonna give me. Hi, Farted. How are you? Howdy, howdy. Do you guys know where I'm? Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. They're bringing... Oh, my gosh. Sorry. I haven't even asked. How y'all doing? And I haven't even given you my updates. I'm sorry. That reminded me. They're bringing back Toy Story to the movie theaters for like a special edition of the movie. I'm gonna go. I don't care. Because Toy Story, the first one, is so funny. I love that movie so much. Exhibit A. I literally just watched Toy Story earlier. Yes, I love Toy Story. Woody's so sassy. The part when he's like, what I'm thinking, I can't say because there's preschool toys around. Woody has such an attitude. I love him so much. Hey folks, I'm doing good. I'm glad I caught a stream. We're happy to have you here. Also, I've always meant to ask you, what is your PFP? Is it a rat? Is it a dog? Is it a bat? I've seen the meme before. I don't know what that is. Is it a pig? I'm doing great now that you asked. Okay, perfect. How are you doing besides not feeling the best? I'm doing okay. And my Animal Crossing character is dressed as I'm slipping up. Is dressed up as Woody. I saw the first Toy Story in theaters back in the day. Oh, I wish I could have. I think it came out when I was like 3. I was a child. It's a hedgehog? I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I love Sonic. My fault. Speaking of Sonic, I'm going to show you guys something I did for my bulletin. It came out really ugly, but I was trying my best. I haven't even explained to you the purpose of this island. Okay, so obviously I had to restart, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recreate my first island because it has been 4 years, but I'm going to do it better. And I'm going to use a bunch of new items. Because the first island I did 4 years ago, we did not have all these items. We did not have all these cute new villagers. And so I'm going to try to make it different. But we're going to build off that idea. Also, my airport is on the right-hand side this time instead of the left. So that changes things a little bit as well. Ooh, there's a cup. And so that's kind of going to be the goal. And my first island, for anyone that doesn't know, I'll try to like link it in the comments after this if I remember. It was a fairy core island because I think fairy core is so underrated. I feel like not enough people do fairy core at all. And I love it. It's my favorite theme. And so I really want to get into... I'm talking about in it. I want to get in it. Incredibles movie night, Ratatouille, and we all eat spaghetti. I'm down. I love Ratatouille. Have you guys seen the Ratatouille plates at TJ Maxx? I haven't gone to TJ Maxx, and to be honest, I never really shopped there, so I'm quite a liar. But they look so cute. Hi, Jilly. How are you? Bailey, do exclamation point Jilly, because I know Jilly won't do it. V is bringing Animal Crossing back, please. I'm trying to keep it alive. That's also, honestly, I love restarting more than I love building islands. I don't know why. But I just think that restarting is so much fun. You know, that's my favorite Pixar movie, period, clock it. I need to buy the Ratatouille headband. Oh, from Disneyland? I'm trying to go to Disneyland, y'all, in the fall. But I'm trying to convince one of my neighbors who works there to get me in. That way I don't have to pay. Because I don't want to pay money. So what's my theme? We're going for a fairy core theme. Here is my map. Hello? My phone's blowing up. Give me a moment. Nothing. This is the name of my island. It's called Phelan. So I'm trying to go for like a fairy court theme. My first fairy court island's name was Starlight. I just did like a name generator and this is what came up. It's supposed to mean something in some other language. I don't know. I should have looked it up before I did it, but I thought it was cute. Thank you. I've never gone to Disneyland before. It's expensive, so I don't blame you. I used to go a lot as a child, but that's because it was a lot cheaper. And it was also a lot easier to sneak people in. Even though they had a bigger, like, person limit back then. Like, you could only have so many people in there. That's the one thing I hate about Disney now, y'all. There is no capacity. There's no limit. They're just letting in as much people as they can get in because they're money-hungry ghouls. And there's no limit. I see videos where people are literally walking back to back like ants. I'm sorry, if I'm sweating and someone else's sweaty body touches me when I am walking around the park, I would probably throw up. Oh, look, Hazel, she's so cute. You're so beautiful and small. Look at her little feet. Okay, and then I did, when I started my island, I think get a peep of the kind of flowers that I have. And let me see if I can show y'all. Grant me a moment. And it looks like I have hyacinths, which makes me happy because I love hyacinths, so I'll take it. Fae is another word for fairy. Oh, okay. Your villagers are not it. Don't be rude. She's cute, okay? She's cute. They have headbands where Remy has clips on his hands and you clip your hair and it looks like he pulls your hair. From where? Melissaverse is doing a dark fantasy island. It is similar. It is very similar. And I honestly, I love mythical islands like that. So that theme sounds cute. I'm gonna have to look into... I haven't been able to watch live streams or videos, y'all. I've been so busy. But I need to get into it. I want to take my kid to Disney, but not only is it pro... Yep, it's also an introvert. Exactly, it is. Because it's too crowded. I can tell you, as someone who used to go there often as a child, it wasn't like that. They used to have a limit. Like, you would be in line at most for an hour. At most. You were able to finish both parks by 9 p.m. As long as you got there at like 9 a.m. right when they opened, by 9 p.m. you were done. So then you would get in the area, watch the fireworks, and go home. But now, because they're just allowing any amount of people to go in, you can't get to anything. Our park was Six Flags. Hi, Hunter. I don't know how far... I don't think Six Flags is very close to me, so I've never been. But I've always wanted to go, because I know it's like a bunch of roller coasters. Which isn't dope. He's gonna make me read a contract. He said, my attorney... And oranges are a great starter fruit. They are. We love vitamin C. Down with the corrupted rat corporation. I'm crying. I went to a theme park yesterday and couples were being all touchy and I wanted to puke. Bailey, you're so funny. I want to go to Tokyo Disney. Oh, if I go to Japan, I'm going to the Ghibli one. Yes, the Ghibli amusement park. I'm sorry, I have to go. I love Studio Ghibli. How are you doing, by the way, Hunter? Let me know. I don't think I ever answered your question, by the way, Bailey. About how I've been. I'm sorry. I've been yapping nonstop for 21 minutes. I've been okay. Other than my head, work has been... I hate my job. That's not a secret, especially because of the one coworker I work with, because of their dislike of anyone darker than the shade tan, which I am. And so I've been actively, obviously, trying to find a new job. And I did have 3 interviews this week. I had one over the phone for a law firm. Big money. But it's competitive, so I don't know. We'll see. And then I had one for like a huge hospital chain. And then I had another one for my former university that I went to. And so, else, please. So we'll see. I know it's frustrating. Should I just vent? You know what? I'm just going to tell y'all the gist about my job. Okay. Everyone has different opinions in this world. That's fine. Whatever. One thing that I don't ever want to disagree on with people is the matter of human rights. I don't care to argue that with you. I don't care. Talk to the wall. Put my picture on it. If that'll make you happy, and then talk to it, because I'm not going to talk to you. And I happen to work with a coworker who happens to be religious, which that in of itself is fine. But she definitely uses that religion as a crutch to excuse certain hate, which I don't like. Because I think when people do that, they make people have such a disdain for religion in general when there shouldn't be any. And so, yes, thank you, Els, thank you. I'll be honest, I've tried Five Guys for the first time. What did you think? Because I've never had it, so please let me know. I'll throw hands, I'm crying. It's good? Okay. And so, oh, I have to get a code. And so I've been working with this person. Hold on, y'all. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I'm so slow in the head. Grant me a moment. I need to get this dodo and then I'll get into it because I do not care. If my workplace sees this, fire me. I have to take my Switch out. I'm sorry. I don't need people saying the code. Y'all can't see it. I don't want to get in trouble. And I'm trying not to read it out loud. Okay, there we go. I'm so slow in the head. I thought you said Fall Guys. I'm crying. Basically, I've been working in this job for over 5 years. I'll just say that much. I've been there a while. And this particular coworker is always giving issues. People have had something to say about bad temperament, bitter attitude, really pessimistic outlook on life. Like even when we put up the Christmas tree, y'all, that's the one good time of year for me at my job. This woman finds a way to be upset. Like she's angry. And it's like, we're putting up a Christmas tree. You're trying to control how people put on the ornaments. Can you just shut up and let us put up the stupid Christmas tree? Like we're trying to have a good time. Or this week, ooh, I have to tell y'all what she did this week. I'm sorry. I'm gonna vent about it for a moment because I need y'all to validate me if I'm being too upset about it. It's good, but not great. The fries are a good time, not the best burger. Okay, I have to try it. I've heard it's expensive, but I'll try it. Basically, I've noticed for some time, and I've told my other coworker this as well, who happens to be the only other woman of color there, who's also my age, and she's leaving me. I'm very upset. Basically, sounds like the Navy. I'm crying. My office works like the Navy. You could hear the drop of a pin in there. It's so intimidating. No, the store is closed. No, I'm not gonna have money. No, that's okay. I'm just gonna pick up materials then for now, and I'm gonna pick up some Nook Mall tickets. And some flowers, because I know they're going to want flowers around the resident services, and then maybe a couple of big items, and we'll go from there. The shop is closed. Oh. Hello. Was someone trying to come? I'm so sorry. I was stuck. I was stuck in an area. I apologize. Here, let's pick up some wood, because we're probably gonna need it. Tell us what she said. You'll maybe spend $25. Oh! Okay, I don't know if I want to go that bad no more. That is expensive. Holy cow. Okay, we have that. I'm gonna take tools, actually, because I need tools. So we're gonna take these, and then maybe we can take a couple flowers. That way we have some flowers. Actually, no. I'm gonna run back here, y'all. Hold on. Restarting stream, so re-spiraling. No! We are. Nora, we've been spiraling. How are you, by the way? Hi, welcome in. Bailey, do you mind hitting? Oh my gosh, what is your command? No, wait. I'm stopping in the middle of the road. I'm so sorry. I know I have a command for you. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. Poop. Oh. There we go. I'm terrible. You just woke up, period, earlier than I wanted to. Oh no, but they give you so many tries. Okay, what we're venting about, Nora, I'm talking about my job and why I'm leaving and how I have a coworker that is basically only, I'm just gonna say it bluntly, only likes people of her skin tone. I just need to be blunt about it, okay? But it wasn't super obvious until recently. Yeah, I will fight them, please. Basically what happened this week, and I was just venting about what happened this work week. No, this is my old job that I've been trying to leave, but the work economy in California is so bad. But I'm still trying. I'm actively trying to escape. I didn't realize you stayed. Yes, I did. Because the work economy is so bad. It's so bad. V, we will all jump her. I'm crying. Your mental health. I know. Listen, I did talk with my parents and I've been saving an amount of money. And I am intending, if by September I do not find a job, I am going to leave. And the reason I'm doing it in September is because I have a vacation planned for the end of September. So imagine me quitting my job and then going on vacation. Absolute cinema. I'm going to have the time of my life. And so I'm planning it for that month. You should tar and feather that bitch. Good, because that workspace has so many horrors. Yes, and I'm about to share another one. It just happened this week. So it was one of my younger coworkers, the one that's leaving to go off to get a master's in politics. Good for her. Or public policy, one of the two. Her birthday passed, so we were having like a luncheon and donuts that my boss bought. Thank you, Bailey. And my boss bought the donuts, right? My boss bought them. Now, years prior, there have been issues with this coworker where when other people bring food that they either bake or they buy, she will complain that there is not enough for everyone all the time, which isn't true. Everyone gets at least one. If others get more than one, that's on them, that's fine. You're at least getting one. Or that things finish before she can grab them. But mind you, this is my thing. Someone brings in brownies, right? At 8 a.m. They've been sitting there for 6 hours. If you haven't gotten up and grabbed one, at that point, it's a free-for-all. Because everyone, as soon as they're on the counter, is going to grab one. You should go with the movement and get up and go grab one instead of complaining at the end of the day that there's nothing left when they've been sitting there, literally when they've been sitting there all day. So this has been a recurring issue before of her complaining that people grab food before she can. And I've actually had issues with her where I've been like, do you want mine? Because you're staring me down as I'm grabbing mine. Take my food. And I've left it on the counter. The worst incidence of this was last year when it was actually my other coworker's birthday. I thought that we were allowed to grab the cookies because they were separated from the cupcakes and the cake. And when I was grabbing a cookie, she looks at me and she's like, oh no, you're not supposed to grab that. She grabs my plate, she gets my cookie and she puts it back. And so I didn't even eat one after that because I was so upset. I was like, you hag, you touched my cookie. And then mind you, the coworker whose birthday it was, I saw him coming out of the bathroom eating a cookie. So I'm like, how come he gets to eat a cookie, but I can't eat a cookie? Mind you, though, again, like I said in brief, this woman doesn't like anyone not of her skin tone. Myself and my other coworker are the only two women of color in that office. Let me throw that out there. Such fat ass behavior. I would know because I would do that. Literally, I say that all the time. I'm like, if your big back self, and mind you, I can say that because I'm almost 180 pounds, okay? I can say it. I'm like, if your big back self wants to eat it that bad, get up and go get it. Like, stop fighting people over food that is not even yours, that you did not even make. She reminds me of the people who complain when their food isn't there after a minute in a restaurant. People go feral for food. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, Bailey, stop. Karens love to complain about free food. Literally. And so that happened, right? And I mentioned it to HR and she had a discussion with her, whatever. Obviously nothing's changed because this past Thursday, my boss brought in donuts and she then later in the day bought us all lunch for my one coworker for her 24th birthday. And the donuts have been there since 8 a.m. I got up at 10 a.m. to get breakfast because I was on phone calls all morning. The box had been open. It had been left open all day. And so I get an empty plate. Tell me how y'all see this, right? I get an empty plate, follow it around with a tuba and film it. The day before I quit, I'll do that. Don't worry. I put my empty plate right next to the open box of donuts. And then I turn my back to it because diagonally next to it is the coffee machine. So I start making my hot cocoa in the Keurig. But my empty plate is right there, which means I'm about to get a donut, right? And the box has been open all day. Well, this one coworker comes out of the restroom and she, for some reason, decides to, as she's looking at me, which is a thing she does all the time, she stares at people like she wants you to notice her. Looking at me the whole time as she's doing it, she closes the box. Hello? My empty... I'm like, my empty plate is right next to the donut box. It's been open all day. You walked past the open box when you went to the restroom. You didn't close it. But the minute my plate is next to the box, now you want to shut the box? Hello? Are we kidding? You're acting like I'm going to eat the 10 donuts, you fatty. I'm going to eat one again. Mind you, anyone new coming in, I'm almost 180 pounds, okay? I can say that. I'm a chubby girl myself, okay? I'm a mid-sized woman. I can say it. I'm like, why? Why? That's literally all I want to ask is why. I'm taking one donut. I can't even eat more than one donut or I get like a sugar overload and I start to like get the poo. Like I can't even eat that much and you're acting like I'm gonna eat the whole thing. Fight passive aggressive with passive aggressive. Give her number to recruiters. Girl, I'm about to give her number to spam callers. Like I'm being so serious. Throw her out the window. Report her to the IRS. I'm crying. Why do people only want food when other people are getting food? Literally, enroll her in the military. If she's that hungry, just get up and get it. Literally, sign her up for Planned Parenthood. Oh, girl, she would hate that too. I know she'd hate it. She'd hate it. And so that's what happened just this week. And that's why every time I start to feel bad about leaving, because mind you, y'all, my company's so small, I know the minute I leave, they're screwed. They are screwed because they have no backup plan for replacing me. They think that I'm there till the end. Little do they know, my escape plan has been hatched since day one. I've never wanted to work there. I only work there for the paycheck. I'm only there for the money. Mind you, I love the mission of my job because it does help people, but I hate the people I work with. Minus like 3 of them. I really like the older man I work with. He's really sweet. I love the one that bakes. She's super nice. And our HR lady, even though sometimes I feel like she backstabbed me, she's the only other Latina there, so I love her because she gets me. But everyone else, I'm like, y'all are just, your job is your everything. Like, do you have no life outside of this job? Just from the sound of her, I can tell she's one of those carers who use 50 coupons at the shop. I'm crying. Make a donation in her name. Oh my god. That's actually not a bad idea. That's so funny, Camp. You guys are so funny. Enroll her in the military in your last day. No, I'm putting her in the draft. Like, since you want to wear American flags on your shoes so bad and make me feel bad for being just in my skin, you know what? I'll put you on that draft. Go ahead. Sorry, everyone who works at HR is devil spawn. They are. Because at the end of the day, anyone who's in HR is not going to be in your best interests. They're going to be in theirs. Funny, I wouldn't do these things. Please. But basically, that was the gist of what happened. But I found out through me getting close with HR. Yeah, mind you, legally, she's not allowed to wear those. But again, she didn't get told anything about wearing flags on her shoes. But mind you, if I pulled up with a Mexican flag on one shoe and a Salvadorian flag on the other, they'd probably have a problem. I'm like, hello? That's not legal. Hi, Green Bean. How are you? HR is getting paid to be a heckin' tattletale. Literally. She's a Karen. I'm crying. Girl, did I ever tell you I bought a clown cake? Yes, you showed me the photo. That's what I need to do. When I leave, I'm gonna buy a clown cake and I'm gonna put it on the counter because they're all a bunch of payasos. And I'm gonna say, here, have your cake and eat it too. Goodbye. Just popping to say, hey, you're going to a raspberry festival? Share pictures in the Discord, please. She's one of those Instagram moms, proud mother of two. Well, that's the other gag. She's been divorced twice. And the people that have chosen the divorce has always been the man. And she's not a mom. So she lives on her own with no pets and no partner. Which would be fine, but it's not her own choice. She got divorced with twice. I'm sorry, but at that point, with all these other things, you know, in conjunction with that, I have to assume that you're the problem. Well, yes. Nah, bring an empty box and make them think it's a cake. I'm crying. I might take pictures. Okay. If you can. If not, it's fine. It's called stewing in your misery. Literally. I love being so rude, not to people's faces. I'm crying. She can't even be a cat lady? No. She complains about everything. Okay, you guys want to know something crazy? I won't say where she was staying, right? Because then you guys will know where I'm at. But she was staying in a rich area with like multi-million-dollar homes, right? She was babysitting cats for relatives. Tell me why she came. She still found somebody to complain about. She's like, yeah, I'm in their multi-million-dollar home. There's so many rooms and, you know, there's like a bunch of kitchens and everything, but I've just been sleeping on the couch. I'm sorry, you're choosing to be miserable. If I was in a family's multi-million-dollar home, I would be sleeping in that guest room. I would be using up that kitchen. Clearly, I'd clean it up after I'm done, but I'd be living out my million-dollar dream like that house was mine. Yet you still found something to complain about. You're in a mansion, for crying out loud, and you're complaining. I cannot imagine being that miserable in life. I am so sorry. Queen got funnier views and super... Also, speaking of bosses, I've been unemployed since December. What? Since I left? Yesterday I got a text from them being like, hey, we miss you. No. Tell them, aw, and then don't say anything else. Don't go back. Do not go back, Bailey. And no, I'd sleep in the master bedroom. Literally. Like, I'm sorry, I'd be in their bedroom. Because you know what I can do? I can wash the blankets and I can make it look like normal. I don't have money, you hoodlum. Oh my gosh. He's charging me. I have no money. That means they want you back. Yeah, and don't go back, Bailey. Do not go back. Because then you're going to be like me and you're going to be stuck. Do not go back. Do not. Unless you financially have to, do not do it. Because you don't want to be stuck in that poo-poo environment. Tom, please hush up. How are you? We miss you? No. Don't answer. Just say, aw, and then don't say nothing else. But the thing, what was I going to say with my job? Oh, the thing I found out through HR is it turns out, because for years, mind you, I've been told to give grace to this particular coworker for years. Literally, they put me in the same room as her when me and the younger coworker had a complaint, because she literally called us smart asses at an event because we were having fun and being sarcastic. My boss put us in the same room as her, where she was basically BSing, saying she didn't know that she came off that way. That's not what she meant. Whatever. Bye, Forfan. I appreciate you for being here. Have a good day, or leverage a raise from them, literally. But I found out through the HR woman about the woman who I've been told to give grace to, that 13 years ago, because she's been there a long time, she said something so offensive about the group of Latinos, like the Latino community, that it almost pushed the HR woman to quit, and she had to get written up. So we're now 13 years later. She still holds those same values. You knew as the boss that she held those same values. And yet you told me for years, knowing that, you told me, the brown person, to continue to give her grace. Hello? No. And that's why I'm like, as much as I want to feel guilty about leaving a small company, I'm not. Because it's like you push me to a limit that I can no longer bear. So as soon as I pay that car insurance this July, which will be the last big car insurance payment, this California's got me fucked up. I'm saving up through September, and then I'm quitting because I can't do it no more. Every time I hear HR, okay, let's jump to that topic actually. I'm sorry, I'm jumping between topics a lot. I apologize. Did you guys watch that clip of that Coldplay concert with the CEO that was caught out with his HR lady, like the lady that used to be the head of HR but became like VP of operations? She only started there a year ago, which means she's probably been sleeping with the boss for the whole year because she got a quick promotion. And then the lady that was next to them is also someone that works at that office that started low, but is now like head of HR and is really close friends with the lady with which the CEO was cheating on his wife with. So they all were in cahoots, and the one that was with them knew, which is why she was like covering her face like this. That's crazy. And I love how Chris Martin was like, is that his name? Yes, it is. I think it is. He was like, okay, they're either really shy or they're having an affair. He didn't even try to hide it. She knows how to work her way to the top, I guess. And it's terrible because it's like, you know, he has a wife and children. And I don't know if you guys have seen, what does Tom want me to do? Oh, I gotta build their shop. Okay, hold on, y'all. Pause on the conversation while I build their shop. I cannot play and yap at the same time. I don't know how people do this. Give me the, the shop. Okay, I'll be back with your items. Oh my gosh, they yap so much. Which one is the one that we like? Is it Tommy that talks all the time and Timmy that never speaks? Or is it the other way around? I don't like the one that talks too much. Because it's like, let your sibling speak. I don't remember which one. But I like the quiet one. Meanwhile, did you see the wife? Yes! The wife is beautiful! And it's not to say that the woman that he was with was ugly. I actually think that she was like very age appropriate. But it's the fact that she knew that she was involved with a married man that makes her ugly. She's disgusting. I do not care. Tommy's out and with the flag. LGBT? I need to know how he felt hearing the news. Well, I don't know if you guys saw. Let me open up my Twitter very quickly. Hold on. I went on to Twitter, and according to several news sources, the astronomer, that was the company he worked for, they announced that the CEO, Andy Byron, has resigned. And so they released a statement basically saying they have a certain culture and values, and so he has tendered his resignation, and the board of directors accepted. And so they are going to begin searching for a new CEO. He lost his job. Womp womp. That's what you get. That's crazy, though. That's the biggest consequence I think I've ever seen for cheating in my entire life. I've never seen anyone get punished that badly for cheating. That's so crazy. She was also married, too. She was? I didn't know that. That's so bad. See, and that's worse. That makes it even worse. His LGBT flag. Try Guys? Don't talk about that. I'll get PTSD. People were like, he was into her because they're similar age. Yes, exactly. They were both cheating on their spouses. I ain't catch myself. But old girl looked like a damn corpse. Please, I'm crying. True crime shows would like to have a word about punishment. Not the Try Guys. Literally, do not talk about that. The CEO, how was court cheating? I'm just, you know what? Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Get away from me. You crook. This is a CEO I don't support either. Get away from me. Hi. I apologize if y'all heard me sneeze. My fault. Take my items, bestie. But testy, take them. But that happened. And then apparently she lost her job as well. The only thing is they're still trying to stick up for that third girl that was with them. And everyone is like, clearly this is the same girl working at the company. Let her go. And they won't let her go. So we'll see what happens. You know, I thought that was interesting. The other pop news that I need to talk about, which can't meet a comment about. What is Nicki Minaj doing? And what kind of crack is she smoking? I'm sorry, I need to be blunt about it. Mind you, I used to be a barb. I loved Nicki Minaj down. And where she started to lose me, literally, where she started to lose me was when she married this man. And then at that point, I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stream the music. Move past her because clearly she's on one. And then that changed into I can't support her full stop. When the full thing happened with Megan Thee Stallion, she just really left a nasty taste in my mouth. The way that she was talking about Megan and her getting shot in that atrocity of a song, Bigfoot. Are you dumb? Is this the same Nicki Minaj that I grew up with? Like, hello? I know tons of guys that were cheating on their wives in the Navy. Ugh, I'm so sorry. Second of all, thank you for your service. Period. As a fellow New Jerseyan, leave my SZA alone. Yes! Okay, I'm gonna get into the tweets. Hold on, I need to pull them up. I need to have the evidence in front of me. Oh, there's another news article. Wait. No, I'm a liar. Let me look up Nicki Minaj. So, is there like a thread? I'm trying to find a thread of her tweets, y'all. That way I can read to you what she said because it was really bad. Megan Thee Stallion, she's dating Klay Thompson. Honestly, probably the safest guy that she can date. To be honest. Okay, how do I look up the SZA tweets? Maybe I need to type in SZA online. Okay. So this started with, let's see. SZA, so Nicki Minaj has been going on a Twitter rant for over a week now about Rock Nation and other things and how she's been treated poorly. They do look good together. Hello, Galooper. How are you? We're just about to start talking about Nicki Minaj. And so you're right on time for that internet gossip because I need to talk about it. And Coco Jones is engaged to my favorite basketball player. Baby! Basically, Nicki Minaj has been on a tirade against Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and others for weeks now. Basically just alluding to this idea that Rock Nation has like gone out of their way to jeopardize her and her music, and that's why she's unsuccessful. It's their fault, whatever. And, you know, she's been going on this tirade, and out of nowhere, everyone's saying that it wasn't a diss towards Nicki. I think it probably was. She just didn't think she'd get clapback, because I don't think she thought that Nicki... It wasn't a direct diss. I think it was an indirect, and it was appropriate because Nicki's a psycho. Saying Rock Nation owes you 20 million when the title sale was for 120 million, literally. She mad at Jay-Z because of Megan. Yep. I hate how Nicki Minaj has gone nuts. Literally, she's gone crazy. But SZA tweeted out on July 15th at 2:20 p.m. my time. Mercury retrograde. Don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose. Nicki Minaj retweets that, saying, go draw your freckles back on. Hashtag justice for Damori. Hashtag deposition Perez. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Sounding like an effing dead dog. What? Doji's catching strays. We're going to talk about that. So I was like, okay, are you good? And so SZA responds and says, I don't give an F about none of that weird shit you poppin'. She ate that. Literally, but SZA ate her up quick. And I love to see it. I was like, yes, clock it, SZA, get her. And she got ratioed big time. Nicki's tweet had 64K likes, and SZA's as of now has 261. So she got ratioed big time. Who's the liar, liar, pants on fire? Listen, I love SZA, but she do be lying. That's one thing that she do. She's a liar, but I love her. Even if she's a liar, I don't care. You know what? We all lie a little bit sometimes. So it's okay. You know, being a liar is better than marrying a predator. So block that tea. I'm off now, V. It's bedtime. Have a good night rest, Julie. I hope that you have an amazing day tomorrow. Keep up the videos. I love watching them when I'm at work. But have a good night. Happy time zone to you. Oh, let me go and keep reading the tweets for y'all, by the way. And so then SZA said that. And then she proceeded to say, because someone responded to SZA and said, you really don't want to start with this girl, Nicki Minaj. If you was crying before, you really gonna cry now when the barbs get at you? And she said, I get bullied by millions every day, then step my ass out on a packed stadium tour where people show me real love in real life. My parents are healthy and I'm the most successful I've ever been. Get some effing perspective and bark at the wall. Which SZA has a point. She's not lying. There's a balloon. Wait. There's a balloon. Hello. Come here. Yes. Let's see what it is. It is a bathroom towel rack. Okay, well. And so that's what she said. We're going to go back to what Nicki said in a minute because she said a lot. So I'm going to read all of SZA's first before we go back to Nicki Minaj. Then SZA said, she said, LMAO, let me go back to being calm, shy, and meek. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. See you tomorrow for night 2 in Paris. Because mind you, she's on tour. Her album SOS is about to go diamond. I don't think Nicki Minaj has had one album go diamond. SZA's about to have one of the longest albums to ever be on the Billboard Hot 100 since Michael Jackson's Thriller. Like, SZA is that girl. I don't know why Nicki Minaj suddenly felt the need to beef with her. But let me go and read y'all Nicki's tweets. Let's see if she's tweeted today, because she's been up every day ever since. Oh my god, there's so much. 7:15, when was that, y'all? 4 days ago? I'm still scrolling, y'all, and I'm only 3 days ago. Okay. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Where is it? I'm trying to find it so I can read it to y'all. Oh my god. There's so much, you guys. There's so much. This woman's actually crazy. Okay. 4 days ago. When did it start? He started... Where is the thing with SZA's tweet? I'm trying to find it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to be accurate for you guys so that I can find this. Where is the tweet? Oh, then she said, this is Nikki's follow-up tweets. She said, bitch looking and sounding like she got stung by an F&B, ... draws on fake freckles, hashtag justice for Demori. Then she said, shut up, ugly, hashtag justice for Demori, in a meeting. So I don't know if you're still talking shit or not. So if you didn't delete later, if you didn't, I'll delete later, ho. And then she proceeded to say, girl damn near broke that man's back and leg. Girl's fat, chubby, and skinny at the same damn time. Girl, where are those 30 million streams that disappeared on Spotify like your faux freckles? That's a diss at Doechii. That's not even a diss at SZA. Botting tweets when you are arguing is just as weird, SZA. Okay. This what they be wanting when they release music. Speak on me or about me at your own risk when I'm discussing the abuse I've suffered at the hands of any man. If you as a woman have chosen to get in the field, you're going to leave bloody. I'll expose more of your lies and tell y'all all the time I play the long game. So while y'all celebrated insignificant wins and fake laugh for hours, God was already working. Sit this out, trust, ego won't win this one. Truth is truth. It doesn't change. The lies and deceit and abuse of power ain't gonna cut it no more. No more, no more, no more. Okay, she's really mad. I'm like, what? She's upset about those freckles. That's why she said liar, liar, because those freckles aren't real. And then she said, wait, does SZA think she's more successful than me? LOL, catch me up, y'all, please. SZA, if every song you've ever done vanished right now, the music business wouldn't even miss you. I've been to countries that you've never heard of. I know you're not that stupid, are you? Stadiums, do you look at the venues I played? I missed a weed. Do you look at the venues? I'm trying to read as I'm playing, so I'm like one eye's looking at the screen and one's looking at my phone. Girl, have you ever headlined to Eddie K people? Have you ever done... What have you ever done besides yodel with that auto-tune? Boo, I'm an icon. You're not. The end. Pay that man for almost breaking his back. Why didn't you speak up for when your exec was bullying and harassing me, you dirty, mangy C-word? Okay. I'm not going to read the rest of it because it's literally paragraphs long, but she's been going, y'all, for days. To the point that now she actually engaged, and this is where she fully lost me. She engaged with a racist politician in order to try to get other celebrities in trouble for allegedly trying to assassinate her. She's lost me. You have completely lost me. You're going to be just like Drake to me now. Whenever a Drake song comes on, I'm going to skip. So whenever a Nicki Minaj song comes on, I'm going to have to skip. Like, I'm past the point of caring anymore. Same with Lil Wayne, because no, actually, I take it back. Lil Wayne, he was a little bit on thin ice, but he's minding his business. I take that back. Drake and Nicki, you lost me. You have lost me. You've lost me. Like, I can't do with you. I don't know if Lil Wayne needs to put them in a room and time out, sit them down and say, act right. Oh, he's a Nacho supporter? Never mind. Never mind. Well, then I don't know if their CEO needs to put them in a room, sit them down and say, get it together. Because mind you, even though they all piss me off now, there is no denying the fact that Drake, Nicki, and Lil Wayne changed the industry. They did. There's no denying that. But you're going out sad. You're going out sad, and I need you to get it together. For Nicki, though, honestly, at this point, I'm putting her in the same window as Kanye West, where it's like, you're crazy, and even if you come out with music, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm just gonna have to find some other rap girl to be obsessed about now because you have me tired. Yeah, he got presidential pardon. What the hell? Oh, Nicki the Natural Beauty. Literally, the thing is, like, Nicki has had work done. So how are you as a woman who's also had work done gonna come for someone who's had work done when you yourself have also had it done? Like, you're making no sense. That almost fell. 𝐤𝐬𝐷 will always be my number 2. Yeah, in terms of music, I can't deny Lil Wayne did more than Nicki and Drake did. If I can be controversial and if I can be honest. But at least Wayne, even if his choices piss me off, at least he shuts up. The issue with Drake and Nicki is that they run to social media too much, either on other people's streams or to Twitter or whatever it is. They need to just get off the internet. Like, get your hands off social media. Be quiet. Be quiet. Stop talking. Like, stop talking. Just shut up. Because what is wrong with you? And you know what it is? They are chronically online. And you know what the problem is? Nicki never thought that there would be any other competition. And then Cardi B came around, and that's when all of this attitude started shifting for her because she was intimidated. Mind you, Cardi B isn't even a better lyricist than Nicki was, because Nicki now is not the same as the old Nicki. But at that time, she was not a better lyricist than Nicki Minaj. So why she felt the need to be so defensive, I don't understand. Because it's like, you're still that girl. Why are you letting this hit you in the head like that? But it was insecurity. She was insecure because she saw the potential for Cardi B to pass her. And instead of playing nice, she wanted to be nasty from the get-go. And it's been like that with every other girl in the industry ever since. And that's all my opinions on that. I think Nicki Minaj is going out sad. And the only people that are going to be loyal to her now are going to be the Barbs. That's it. No one else. No one's going to want to casually listen to Nicki Minaj anymore. They're going to be tired. And I don't blame them. Speaking of chronically online, though, the other thing I want to talk with y'all about, do I have any Love Island watchers here? Please let me know if I do. I want to talk about Love Island. Not in, like, really deep detail, because I'll probably cut stream in, like, the next 20 minutes because my head is starting to hurt. But I want to talk about being chronically online. Was Cardi has collabs with others? Yeah, exactly. I want to talk about people being too chronically online. I hate Love Island now. And honestly, for me, it is the new fans this year, because even though not all the Islanders follow each other, even though they within themselves have had issues, and they've all, except Amaya, done things that have actually pissed me off to the point that I've blocked everyone from Love Island except Amaya and Brian. I've blocked everybody because they've all pissed me off one way or another. Instead of people doing that, they are all on the other people's pages to the point of making memes of them on George Floyd, which is not a meme, it's disgusting. Or reporting Islanders accounts to the point that they get them banned. Or watching people's follow counts to see when people follow or unfollow each other. I'm about to put a job application in your face to scare you. Get off the internet. Or the way that people claim that it's okay to support a certain creator, right? Because they unfollow another Islander who spoke poorly of them. But in the same breath, that person that they're defending is following an Islander who said racial slurs. What are we doing? Like, none of those people on those islands had a moral compass. But you're acting like when it's your favorite, it's okay. I beg of y'all to get off the phone. I beg of you to get off your phone, go outside and don't touch the grass, chew it and swallow it. because you are too online. If this is how deeply you are digging into celebrity personalities' lives, or in this case, influencers. What is Love Island about? It's supposed to be a game show where the intention is you're supposed to find love on the island, and then you're supposed to try to make it to the end to try to win, you know, the prize, the money, which is 100,000, which you can end up splitting, or one person can take it all. This season, for some reason, there are a lot of fans who are parasocial beyond belief. I wish they would have been this available during November, if I could be frank. Or they could be this available when it mattered. For things like human rights and Latinos and Black people or veterans' rights or whatever else. Like, I wish y'all were this outspoken for the important things. But no, instead you're glued to your phone arguing with each other over someone who you don't even know. Same thing with, I don't know if you guys heard about what happened with '𝐜𝐬𝐿, where apparently an ex-girlfriend came out to accuse him of abuse in a relationship, and then she came forward no later than like 24 hours later saying that it was all a lie and that she was just very upset about how he treated her. I'm always one who wants to believe. Thank you for coming, Farted. I appreciate you. I'm yapping a lot, so I apologize, but I hope you have a good day, a good afternoon, morning. The Corey stuff. Yes, I want to talk about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so apparently I started seeing things pop up online where people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe 𝐜𝐸𝐞𝐬 would do this. I can't believe he'd be this kind of man. And I was sitting there very confused. I was like, huh? What are y'all talking about? And then I started seeing photos go around. But mind you, I always want to believe the victim. And I was trying really hard in this case to do that. But what confused me and threw me off, I was like, how are you going to come forward with claims that your boyfriend did this? And why is this boyfriend that you were with so long only talking to you through Discord and Xbox DMs? Why is he not talking to you through a phone number? I thought that was weird, but I was like, okay, I'll give benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm not seeing the whole picture. But instead of running to social media and going to his channel and being like, you disappoint me, you're so disgusting, I didn't do anything. I was like, I'm gonna wait till more comes out. But it feels like a lot of people can't do that. And there are so many people now that are so chronically on their phone that they cannot just wait. Literally, Galooper, it's crazy. And I caught that right away. And I was like, this is strange, but okay. And then she started pulling things back and saying, well, he didn't do this. Well, these messages actually aren't even from him. And then a bunch of people started coming out with stories of her and how she was actually a really bad person and not Corey. And so it's like all of you people, instead of saying, I believe the victim, but I'm going to wait to hear more, which is what I did, you jumped the gun and were like, F Corey, I'm unsubscribing, I'm blocking him, I'm burning his manga, I can't believe he'd do this. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. And I have to ask, and I think this is why I've been on streams even less as well, even though the streams I'm in are very safe spaces. The internet is getting really exhausting. And I think it's also because of the rise of AI and how dependent people are becoming on AI. They're even trying to use AI at my job, which, mind you, we work in corporate America, baby. It's not necessary. I agree with the use of AI for science and medicine. I think if we can use AI to find cures to cancer and to chronic illnesses or find better vaccinations for diseases, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't understand using AI to write an email or to talk to it like it's your best friend. I don't understand that. I'm never going to understand that. You cannot convince me to. But with the rise of the reliance on AI and... I'm so happy you agree, Brooke. With everyone online just getting so parasocial over little things like Love Island, or even just the blatant racism and sexism and misogyny and colorism online. And then also, I don't know if you guys have noticed the rise in people getting comfortable being mean. I saw a video the other day. There's a trend going around on YouTube, right? Called, like, type into the search bar on TikTok. Type into the search bar on TikTok, what is my style? And then put on that outfit. And I saw a girl do it, and it was like a pantsuit. The shirt was a little wrinkly, you know, and the suit was baggy, but I was like, you know what? If she likes it, you know, and she looks confident in it, she looks cute. I opened the comments, and every comment is like, when you order it off Temu, or when you order it and then when it arrives, or like expensive versus Temu. What made you feel the need to do that? Why are people so comfortable being mean? I don't get it. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. She was a beautiful girl. And she felt confident in that outfit, and she looked cute. And y'all just felt the need to come online and berate her for what? AI pretty okay / good, generative AI bad. Else, because what the F is ChatGPT? I'm crying. Don't look it up. Video game AI good, AI that steals stuff bad. If I see one more, I ask Grok. If I see an ad for Grok one more time on Twitter, I'm gonna blow myself up. I'm literally gonna lose my mind. TikTok is the worst when it comes to the comic section. Girl, it used to not be that way. It used to be Instagram. Now it feels like it's everywhere. This is why I'm kind and polite to everyone. Exactly. You never know what someone is going through, so there's no need for you to do that. Have you seen 𝐜𝐲𝐴I, the AI chatbot that looks like Misa from Death Note? What is wrong with people? People online, when they see someone chilling and enjoying life, literally, what is Grok? Okay, Grokbrook is the AI that exists solely for Twitter. It is Twitter's AI. There's bugs. I'm about to sell these. Come here. Eek! Oh my god. Okay. Remember that one girl in Love is Blind that was like, people say I look like Megan Fox, and they roasted her? Yes. You want to see a girl that people roasted online? Hold on. I'm going to look for her. I know that I follow her, so I'm going to look for her and show y'all, because it's absolutely ridiculous. The way that people roasted this girl, it literally makes no sense. So let me log into my account so that I can show y'all, because she's beautiful. But because she's a plus-size woman, they were lying to themselves and being like, she's ugly. No man would ever want her. She's hideous. Grant me a moment. I'm going to go look up her profile, and I'm going to show y'all exactly who this woman is, because she's beautiful. And people hated her. Her photos are literally ethereal. She looks like a mermaid. Let me find her photos. Okay. I'm going to take a screenshot because I don't want y'all to see my Twitter. Because my Twitter now is private. It is my personal Twitter. So I can't have y'all seeing that. But let me go to my photos. Hold on, y'all. Grant me a moment. This is hard for me to do. Hold on. Okay. There's a screenshot. I'm going to put her there. Let me show y'all this woman. This woman actually straight up looks like Megan Fox, and everyone was saying she's ugly. And this is how I know the internet is a joke. Because what do you mean? She might show up really big. I apologize. This is her. YouTube, there's no nudity. Do not flag me, okay? There's no nudity. That's her. This is who they were calling ugly. Because she's plus size. Are we kidding? Yes, Galooper. I was so upset. I was like, she's beautiful. You know what? I'm leaving this queen in the upper corner over here. Take your time, queen. Erin is her name, I believe, on Twitter. I don't know the full name. But she's beautiful. And people were like, no, she's ugly. You guys don't have to be nice just because she's fat. What? Y'all are dumb. Meanwhile, she did look like Megan Fox. Yep. Did you know ChatGPT tried to escape into an external server? We're cooked. Y'all, we are so cooked in America. We are cooked in the world. Hello, what am I doing? Oh, I was gonna go to the store and have a ceremony. She's not fat, literally. And even if she was, look at her face and her hair and her smile and the confidence with what she carries herself. Why does it matter? They don't like a grown woman looking grown. Clock it. Thank you. Like, why does it matter to you? And if you don't want to motor, nothing to see. Hello? Is someone at my door? I heard somebody. Hello? I see foot at my door. Oh, we get to plant the plots? Poop. I don't have time to do that, though. I don't think. What the frick? But yeah, I was like, the internet is getting so mean. You guys are actually pissing me off. Like, and that's also part of the reason why I never want to show my face, because I know there are going to be people out there who do not like me, because let's be honest, not everyone likes you. There are going to be people that don't like you. And I know that they're gonna like put my face on AI, or they're gonna do something crazy. And I'm not trying to have that happen. And so I haven't shown my face. And because, mind you, the last person I showed my face to could not act normal. So I'm definitely not showing my face, at least for the foreseeable future. But the internet's becoming a really... Oh my gosh, you can't even see Hazel, that poor little woman. The internet is going to make people quit the internet. That's part of the reason why, y'all, I'm getting off Spotify. I'm getting an iPod. I'm getting a CD player. I'm getting a vinyl, like, thing, if I can find one, like, for cheap. I'm not going to pay full price. You got me messed up. I'm trying to get off social media as much as possible, because it's becoming like a really nasty place. Like, people are just miserable, and instead of deciding to go and get a therapist, they're deciding to take it out on each other. And it's just going to be a never-ending cycle of everyone just being mean and angry. I am, Bailey, but I'm getting an iPod used. So I'm not getting a brand new iPod. I am shopping on eBay and Mercari to look for a used iPod, because I also want to get one that's completely cleared, like it's been reset, so that I can put my own music on it. So I am getting one, but I'm getting it used. Because if I can buy anything used, y'all, even my Coach bags, I have all 4 of the ones that I have in my closet have been used. I like to buy things used if I can. So all my bags are used bags. Some of my keychains are like lightly used keychains. Some of my Sunny Angels have been like pre-opened. Also, some of like my cups have been like pre-used, like from thrift stores, and I've cleaned them. Like, I try to be as resourceful as I can. There are too many AI therapists. What are we doing? Like, this man had to find a pic of me from months ago. What the heck? Camp. Ew, what is wrong? What is wrong with him? What is wrong with people? If you don't, I read that already. I'm a dumbass. Let's do this ceremony, and then I'll probably hop off because my head is starting to hurt me. I did have pizza for lunch, though, because I didn't have breakfast, so I had pizza for lunch. Plus, it's the weekend, and that's my cheat day, so I eat whatever I want. I'll eat what I want. Okay, Tom, wrap it up. I'm gonna say woohoo, because y'all don't do nothing. This was all me. Clock it, you know I love me some Poshmark. Yes, I love shopping used. And so I try to do it where I can, you know? She wants to have a chill night with Ozzy. I am probably gonna have a chill night with my mom and my brother, because we're all here right now. My dad is back in El Salvador for family. We had another extended relative, because it's the brother of my dad's aunt, but she's not my dad's family. The uncle is. Her brother passed away, And so he's over there extended for that. But he will be back because next week my brother actually turns 24. Crazy. And so my dad's coming back for my brother's birthday before going back again for more family things because everyone's getting old. But yeah, it's just me, my mom, and my brother. So we're gonna probably watch UFC fights because my mom loves watching those. Why are there two different eyes? Hello? Ozzy will be there. Ozzy just lays wherever he goes. Like, he'll get up and move and lay somewhere. Chances are, if we're there, he'll come to us, so he'll be in the vicinity. But yeah, I have to... You couldn't find the eye. I'm crying. They took my fucking eye. Do you guys know where that's from? If you do, I love you. I do have to hop off because, like I said, my head's hurting a little bit and I'm starting to sweat. I hope I'm not getting sick, y'all. Says it with a smirk so I can miss work. But I will keep y'all posted if there's a stream next weekend. It is my brother's birthday, so that may not come, but because I have time today, I might just film more like a video, like filling my first 3 plots and seeing who shows up and then uploading that next weekend. That way you guys have something. I will let y'all know, but thank you for coming in. There was a good chunk of people today, so I'll probably ask people if they like this time better. It seems like it works a little bit better for everybody. And so I'll have to ask, but I have to check in with my moderators as well, obviously, because I have 2 that are in very, very different time zones, so I must check in with them. But I appreciate y'all for being here, and I will, if not see you next weekend, it will be the weekend after. Okay, but take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay hydrated, eat. Please eat. And, you know, I don't know what else to say. Goodbye.